Morning, class. Hope you guys are doing okay. Hope you guys enjoyed your spring break. After reading your guys' comments on the e-learning questions, found out that apparently you guys have been spending way longer on some of these assignments than I thought it would take. So I'm going to rein it back a little bit. I mean, a couple hours a day for just Python is too much, so I apologize for that. So today we're going to go over HTML, which stands for Hypertext Markup Language, and that's the language that websites are coded in. Well, not coded in because you can have JavaScript functions and stuff inside, but that is the language that websites are written. So as you can see right here, you can go to a couple different places and learn HTML. We're not going to do that. I'm going to show you basically what you need to know in order to use some code to mess with websites, and that's it. So a quick refresher, because I know all you guys are pros at HTML. You can actually do HTML. You can write HTML in Notepad. And so I'm just going to copy this right here. So these things in the bracket, in the greater than less than signs, are called tags, not tabs. And so you start one by writing a keyword inside of the less than or equal to then sign, what you want, and then this is how you end it. So strong is bold, so it's going to come out as like a bold, so then go world. And then what we do is we save this. We don't save it as a text document. We go to all files and we go, see, I've already written it, hello world. Yes. So now when we go to notice it's got my Chrome because that's my default browser, and then this is just the text file of that C. The difference if you save it as just a text document, boom, it's just, this is a preview window, and you can get to that by going to view, preview pane up here. I think it's super cool. But if you save it as an HTML, it actually does what you want it to. So hello world, let's open that up. Boom, there's my website. Woo, super simple. So now this one here, if you want to do a hyperlink, right? So if you want to click on text and have it take you somewhere, this is how you have to do it. You have to use a href equals the link you want to go to and the text you want to see. So let's do this for I'm going to scroll up. So we're going to go watch YouTube video. Then I would go a href equals HTTPS. You don't need the HTTPS. I'm just going to put that in there. YouTube.com. At least I don't think you need HTTPS. And then we'll go. Excuse me. We save this. Go back. We click here. Boom. Takes us to YouTube. So as you can see, now if I wanted to have a background, you can, sorry, I have something in my eye. You can have a picture or a color. You guys actually have access to Dreamweaver. So if you guys go to Adobe Creative Cloud, you guys can create your own website. So if you just want to mess around with something. Great. While that's loading, close these. So hopefully you guys, that's about all we're going to get into. You guys just kind of basically need to know that in order to continue. I don't want to update. No, So now that you guys understand the extreme basics of HTML, you can see the HTML source of any web page. So we're going to go to Amazon. Well, there's a lot here. You guys want to see what it takes to make this website? You can just click F12 and it will bring up all the elements. So this is document type, the language is English US, and it's a class. So a bunch of different things can have a bunch of different, so everything in a page can have different names that reference the same thing, essentially. So this right here, we're going to right click on inspect. So if you want to look at any specific item, so instead of having to scroll through all of this, because each one of these, if you, oh my gosh, there's just a lot you can, so instead of having to scroll through, wow, meow, is that a duck? I think that's supposed to be a duck that's saying meow. So they commented this out just to be funny. I didn't notice that earlier. But if you want to look at a specific item, you right click it, you go to inspect, and it takes you. So this is an input type is submit. This has a class, this has a value, but you can also look at the span. What is going on? This stupid, is it updating? I don't know what's going on. Should never click that. But notice, as you see over here, as I hover over something, it highlights it. So your code, once we get into controlling a web browser and having it automatically do things, you can just say, I want you to find the class, nav search, submit, nav sprite, boom, and click on that. Or you can do a bunch of different things. So there's like 10 or so different ways that you can find elements in a page. And if one of those doesn't work, you'll need to try another one and another one and another one. So yeah, that's what we're gonna cover with HTML today. Is Dreamweaver back up? No, it's not. Okay. So Dreamweaver, as I was saying, is a way for you guys to make your own right here. So if you install it, instead of having to type all of that stuff, they have buttons and it's way easier. I'd recommend it since you guys have access to it if you guys just want to mess around. Create your own website and then have Python, run through that or whatever. That'd be pretty cool for the final because you'd have to learn this on your own. Close that. Bring, not my, no, dag nabbit, not my email. This. So here you go. This is everything we just went over. Website. I'll show you guys YouTube's website too. So if you hit F12, if you close all these tabs, it's like, oh, there's not much on that website. But there's this header. This is like all this stuff that's just like inherent to the web page and you don't really see it. Maybe you do. Yeah, see? Like nothing over here is being highlighted. That's because it's all in the body. So not, oh, what just happened? Whatever. This is why it's a lot easier to right click something, inspect, and it takes you right to it. So the first video is this code right here. Back to the book. Now when we're going through HTML, you don't want to use regular expressions because there are a bunch of different ways, like I was saying earlier, that you can have the same thing be written, or there's multiple ways for the search button, the button you click can have 3 different ways that it's referenced. So you don't want to use regular expressions. There's more information here. What you want to do is you want to find an actual you want to find an actual HTML parser, because regular expressions are for text, not for HTML. So it's different. And so inspect element, we did that. Now, if you want to, this right here is pretty important, copy with the CSS selector. So we're going to go back to online shopping. Inspect takes us right here. If we right click and we go copy, this allows us to copy a bunch of stuff. So you can do the JS path, full path. We're going to do copy the selector. So this is the way to get to that. So we're going to use this later. Excuse me. Yeah, you can use the string with the beautiful soup or the Selenium's find element by CSS selector, which allows your code to find the location on the web page to click for the Selenium, and beautiful soup is to read it. Because the difference between Selenium and beautiful soup is a HTML parser and can read it and gives you information, creates an object. Selenium will actually allow you to click on stuff. So there's a slight difference. So if you want to log into a page, you'll need Selenium. If you just want to read information, you use beautiful soup. How long is this video? This is an 11-minute video. So what I want you guys to do is to don't go past here, right? I'm just going to have you guys do the assignment up here. I'm going to create one. And then all I want you guys to do is to install beautiful soup for tomorrow. So you'll just do pip install beautiful soup 4. I already have it, so it's not going to install, but that's what you guys need to do. Pip install beautiful soup 4. Yeah, that's it. Hope you guys are having a good day. We'll go through this tomorrow. Stay safe. Stay sane. I'm sure it's a little hectic you can't leave your house. If you guys need to talk or whatever, send me a message. I'm happy to help you deal with the boredom of being stuck inside. Anyway, have a good day, guys.